Chief Mrs. Alaja Kuburat Okoya, remember Uganda, and Minister. Chief Mose Aluba, MD Construction 1 from me. Then final products are here in a very strong form. I'd like to clap for Mr. Sam and Debola. And he can carry with you. And Dr. Victor of Udimo. Please put a hand together. And Dr. Wilson Company Limited, A. Shahar. Thank you. From Julius Berger, Peter Morowitz. Now we forget K.O. Bonasco, MD, Labour Measures, Bonasco. Thank you very much. And we have Kappa and Delbeto PLC, Enrico Calvino. We have the Papani of the whole of our country, you know it very well, silent giver, respected, internationally acknowledged philanthropist. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Chief Abdul Wahab Inyoda Nika Olawiyo, represented by his son, Mr. Tunde Olawiyo. Then we also have here today a lady of substance. That's the lady we all know as Shade Boutique, Mrs. Shade Fan. Please put your hands together for her. Thank you very much. Now, there's a distinguished gentleman here who has made his mark nail in very many fields. He did that to the point that he's made the President Tanzania Nigeria Chamber of Commerce. He is, as I speak to you, the traditional Prime Minister of Okoji in Edo State. And as a matter of fact, he is the Atungwashe, that's the edict maker to the throne of Lagos. Chief Mike Inekpese. And we will have Chief and Chief Mrs. Mike Inekpese. Here are your who is the Babalaji of Lagos. And the Sergeant Hausawa of Lagos and Chairman of Council of Iowa Chiefs, Haji Kapidarpa, Patel. And we should not forget AfriBank. They are a very strong bank and have given me some indication that we're going to pump in as many naira as possible. We have the chairman here, Chief Mrs. Eniola Fanayomi. Remember that she runs Commissioner for Justice and, of course, Attorney General of Lagos State. Well, there are very many names to call. All the way from a very strong lady, Alaja Sulia. I think we should just put hands together. Very much. Well, I think what we should do now is let's put hands together for Alaja Mogaji. The others who have distinguished the Aquila, please put hands together for me. The Elegushi of the Catella, that's in the chaos of local government of Hawaii Elegushi. And of course, I saw the offer of Badagri not too long ago, but I don't know if he was going to attend on his next somewhere. But he was one of those who came here first. But I've saved the last for the best, or the best for the last. You remember that not too long ago, the Oba of Lagos celebrated 30 years on the throne. And I just thought we should give him a very big round of applause. I think we should just write on the microphone or not tile or motor shop. Say hello to them.
You're very much welcome on behalf of the chairperson Lagos State Shelter Family Support Program and scintillating time. And we're sure your pockets are very fat enough to make everyone smile here today for the betterment of every citizen of Nigeria. You're welcome.
Thank you very much. The Israeli ambassador is here with us. We'll please put our hands together for him. Chairman, Mrs. Oluwatoyin Akerele Ayeni, member. Wherever she is, please like what she's on the floor. I'd like to call on Alhaji Mose Aloba to please lead us in a love prayer.
We know we don't deserve all these masses. We know we haven't done anything to harm your blessing. Yet you are guiding us, you are helping us. You protected all the people from their respective hometown to this place. May we beseech thee, O Lord, be with us and make this day a successful one in your name. Amen.
I have cars now. You could call them Tokubo cars. And most of all, when I came to Lagos, I wasn't a landlord. I'm a landlord of my house now. I think Lagos is great. Lagos has done all of us proud, so we should spare no effort in doing what we can to uplift Lagos. So that prime position as the state of excellence, which it should actually be. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly kick off, and let me ask you to look at the programs that you have with you. Welcome address by the Chairperson, Family Support Program, Lagos State, Mrs. Omolola Onyolola. Please put your hands together.
Republic of Nigeria, Mrs. Tony Abacha, ably represented by the Honorable Minister for Commerce, Rear Admiral Isaac Ariola, His Excellency, the Military Administrator, Lagos State, Honorable Ministers here present, State Military Administrators here present, Wives of Service Chiefs here present, Wives of the Military Administrators and Chairpersons, Family Support Program in other states of the Federation here present, Chairman of this special occasion, retired Brigadier General Mobolaji Johnson, Your Excellencies, members of the Diplomatic Corps, members of the State Executive Council, Directors General, Chairman, Local Government Caretaker Committee, my Lord, Spiritual and Temporal, Your Royal Highnesses, Obas and Chiefs, our special launchers, wives of chairmen and chairpersons of Family Support Program in local government, top government functionaries, respected leaders of non-governmental organizations here present, distinguished invited guests, our market leaders, gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, I consider this occasion a rare privilege and singular opportunity for me to heartily welcome to Lagos State Her Excellency, the First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Mrs. Tony Abacha, and the initiator of the Family Support Program in Nigeria, ably represented by the Honorable Minister for Commerce, Rear Admiral Isaac Ariola. I also welcome wives of members of the Armed Forces Ruling Council in our midst, as well as wives of the military administrators and chairpersons of Family Support Program from other states of the Federation, our distinguished women of substance from all parts of the Federation, and of course, our respected and loving husbands from far and near. You are all welcome to Lagos. You are all welcome to Lagos State. the Center of Excellence. Today's ceremony marks an important milestone in the history of the state, as a bold step is being taken towards improving the family institution, the nucleus of the society, which had for long been overtly and covertly neglected. The Family Support Program, as we are all aware, is aimed at improving and sustaining family cohesion through the promotion of social and economic well-being of the Nigerian family for its maximum contribution to national development and to promote policies and programs that strengthen the observance and protection of human rights and advancement of social justice and human dignity. May I, at this juncture, inform our mothers and women folk in general that the present family support program has a wider coverage than the elsewhere satellite program. The present dispensation will try to make all and sundry feel the impact of this program, since all members of the family are well involved and every individual shall be made to derive maximum benefit from it. Lagos State, being cosmopolitan and heterogeneous, could best be described as a mini Nigeria, as we have almost all the tribes of the Federation resident therein. Due to the nature of the state as an industrialized and highly organized one, it is the most hit with problems whose root causes could be identified as being associated with the family. Apart from the fact that coming to Lagos alone severed many people from their initial families, the problems faced by many persons, especially young and old couples, have led to the disintegration of many families. The attendant social-economic problems are many, and Lagos State can boast of having a large percentage and concentration of people bedecked with family problems that need aid and attention. The break in family kinship ties contributes immensely to the increase in the rate of divorce, delinquency, street children, early pregnancy, drug abuse, area boys and girls, single parenthood, and other social vices prevalent nowadays in our society. It is an attempt to eliminate these social vices and evoke an egalitarian society that the Family Support Program was conceived and nurtured by the First Lady and designed to touch almost all areas of human endeavor in order to make an impact in the life of every citizen. I am happy to mention that in Lagos State, we are going to focus on some programs to which a number of projects have been identified. This will include children and youth development programs, health, education, skill acquisition for both men and women, disability and destitution, and social welfare programs. All these projects were carefully selected and designed to boost the morale and working enthusiasm of our people towards the upliftment of their living conditions, as well as encouraging them to contribute their quota positively and effectively to the development of this nation and Lagos State in particular. To achieve this lofty ideal and objective, there is need to have a colossal amount of money, which we believe the government alone cannot make available with the present limited resources at its disposal. It is for this reason that we wish to sincerely appeal to all of you good people of Lagos State, international agencies, corporate bodies, industrial and philanthropic organizations, and individuals, including farmers, all market men and women who love progress and continuous cohesion of the family institution, to donate generously towards this trust fund for the successful implementation of this project. Lagos State has always been at the forefront. We lead and others follow. It is our belief that this time our efforts will bring fame and glory back to Lagos State. We sincerely promise that the money realized today will be judiciously spent and effectively accounted for. Your Excellency, First Lady of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, every represented here, eminent personalities, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, once again, I welcome you warmly to this occasion and wish you God's blessings. Thank you all for listening.
Family support program and family support trust fund would be better appreciated if we all pause for a second or two and visualize the effect of the current economic hardship on the Nigerian family unit. This can be likened to the story of the locusts and the crops. The locusts ravaged the crops with ferocious intensity, though the crops seemed impervious to the menace. But God Almighty intervened and destroyed the locusts. And since then, the crops have started bearing fruits, and much more. They now bear fruits in abundance. This is exactly what the birth of the Family Support Program as an intercessor will bring to the Nigerian family unit by the special grace of God. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, before we go to the next item of the program, I want to hand over for a second to my co-MC, Psp Launching Raw.
I think what we should just do is distinguish between the academic MC and the one that just comes in to interject with humor and all that, which is what I'm doing here today. But we have not stopped to even think about the very great use we could put the humor term. The area boys are extremely very humorous. I'll tell you about this incident. They played tantrums, they played stunts on themselves. It happened when two of them met somewhere, and one said, "Baba, Oga, give me some money now." You know, all those things that they normally do. So this other one looked at him, another area boy, he said to the man, "But why are you begging now?" The man said, "But we cannot steal. You've asked us to stop stealing so we can start begging." And the man looked at him, another area boy, and said, "We who asked you to stop stealing, I've asked you not to continue stealing." So what kind of thing is this? So the man said all of that, and they looked at him and they said, the area boys have actually started changing. And I must say that there are a lot of programs in Lagos State now to rehabilitate the area boys, and you've just started hearing a bit of it. As time goes on, you get to hear all the good programs and good people of Lagos State have by the First Lady, and represented here today by this very great and august visitor, We have what we call a supplementary list, which we'll be announcing as we go ahead. But in the meantime, I'd like to ask Tyler to please come back to the microphone to continue with our academic work.
To go straight to the point, the order of the day, observing all necessary protocols. I would want to call on the chairman of this special August occasion in the month of April, Brigadier General Mobolaji Johnson, head governor of Lagos State.
Your Excellency, the First Lady of Nigeria, ably represented by the Commissioner, shall I say Minister for Industry, Admiral Areola, our own affable Administrator for Lagos, Colonel Oyinola, and his dear wife, the very able chairperson of the Lagos State family. Should we call it fundraising today, or just call it program? My ex-colleagues, military administrators of other states here present, Kabiyesi, Alayelu Adiobo of Lagos. If you allow me to take the cue from the compare, I just stop short and say all other protocols observed. I want to start by sincerely thanking the organizers of today for asking me to be the chairman of this very special occasion. I nearly jumped through my window when one night, about to retire to bed, I heard the bell at the front door. Who was it? He said, "Oh, yeah." I said, "No, it can't be that person." I said, "Who?" So I quickly put my air conditioner and then took off. But he came in his usual self and he was quite home, and he told me I'm being invited. He's been given a big assignment to come and invite me. You, somebody in the big God calling you, you say, "No, I'm doing my juju first." Your juju, who owns you? So I said, "I have no choice." So I felt that when some couple of nights ago, in a humble usual self, ourselves telephone, saying thank you to me. I said, "Thank you." I can look where and he said, so people accept, but you accept and that you are coming. Thank you very much. So I'm now thanking you for asking me to be the chair of this occasion. I said today is a great occasion because it seems that long we've been groping in the dark and we've been beating about the bush. And I usually say, and as you say in your parliament, I think you better take an overall cover of apology from Kabiyesi and the elders here. When I jab in one or two proverbs, you come and find that in our society, they say, if you're in the bush, you miss your way. If you can't find your way, the best thing for you is to go back and trace yourself to where last you knew your way. I think we are beginning to realize that in Nigeria today. In that we are finding our way back to where we started getting lost. And that is the family. I'm not just saying family support program now, the family itself. It has been completely eroded. We've lost track. Father is working, running after business, mother doing house, the child comes back from school, nobody to take care of her, no boys scouts to follow anymore, girls guide almost non-existing, and you even come and find the boys' clubs and things like that we enjoyed as youth, non-existing. And what happens? Devils find idle hands. So finding our step back, we're finding that track back, and may God allow us, and as in finding it, maintaining it, so you don't get lost again. I took time to go through the brochure, spelling out the details, that is the philosophy, objectives, and everything that was uppermost in the mind of our First Lady, Mrs. Mariam Baja, when she launched this program last year. I think she needed to be set on the back for that one. Well thought of, and I think very, very timely, like I've said earlier on. When I administration, I was to have very able people around me. And if we are, it wasn't mobilized, it was this strong that achieved anything we were able to achieve for you.